Okay, sweet mother of God.
What?
We need to leave.
Why? What happened?
I think I just heard something growl.
Okie dokie, out of here.
Everyone has a breaking point, and after 4 months of experiencing an ever-increasing series of strange and unexplained events, the Haunted team finally reached ours at the Cumberland County Museum in July 2017. After seeing a shadowy figure standing across from me in a pitch-black basement, while our CCTV camera recorded this image over my head, I decided to take some time off from ghost investigating. The rest of the team, each haunted in their own way, agreed with me. Frankly, we weren't sure that we would come back. And yet here we are, 8 months later, in Liverpool, Nova Scotia, where our journey began almost a year ago at the Queen's County Museum. We had all decided that whatever fear we had was trumped by an even more powerful imperative, our need to explore and our desire to find answers.
So this is the tail end of season 2. We have decided to come back to the Queen's County Museum, which is where it all began. This was our first location. And, we jumped right into it almost a year ago, and craziness happened, and it's been happening ever since. So what I thought I would do is, before we begin the investigation tonight, I don't know if we've ever done one of these, where we just kind of sit down as a team. We usually fly off in our own little places, talk. You and I did it once in the Queen's County Museum. We were sitting right where those two were, and then stuff started happening behind us. So maybe that'll happen to them.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Jim wasn't. All of this will be new to Jim. Anything that happened here.
It's all new to me tonight.
Yeah.
Is it starting?
I heard a pop.
I heard that.
That was a door.
Yeah.
Yeah, this room. I'm excited for you guys to hear what I heard last time. And not just the ugh.
Chelsea's there like this.
Like, she's super happy looking right now.
I'm actually super, super excited to be here. I love this. This is probably my favorite place. I love this place.
I'll be in the monitors out in the other room.
Jim!
Just don't put me alone anywhere because that's not good.
You in the void.
No, this room, man, was just alive.
Or undead.
The last time I was here. Well, you sat in the chair, and you were all cold.
That's true. Anything going on?
If I was going off my gut, I would say yes.
Well, that's good. It's about time.
I don't know if feels a lot weirder out there than it did before. And I heard that noise really loud. I thought the door was opening. I thought somebody was coming in.
To me, it sounded like a pop.
I actually heard that too, and I have headphones on, and this is directing at me.
It was right over there.
It was really loud. Well, we'll see if we hear it again. Sound has been one of those things that, like at the Astor Theater, which is just down the road, things up there. The Astor Theater was freaky too because we had the shadow things in the basement.
Yeah.
Which again, I only noticed when I started editing because nobody really saw it. And the room of doom, that room with the oppressive feeling, like you and I went in.
The room of doom. Ugh.
Oh, that's what I call it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's just like, yeah. And
that was really gross.
is there any location we went to where something didn't happen? That's the funny thing. No.
Yeah. Everything.
At least
everything
one thing
has-
happened at every location.
Yep. Actually, usually more. And frankly,
Yeah.
the idea was originally to shoot the episodes like one location is 1 half-hour episode. That's how we did our old show, Ghost Cases. And then it became one location is going to be a 2-parter, and then it's going to be a 3-parter. And at Cumberland, it worked out to be a 4-parter because there's just so much going on. Did you just get cold chills?
Yeah,
really
it's
bad.
fucking cold. And I'm sorry. Let me say that again. Yeah, it's flipping cold.
Overwhelmingly.
Really? Because I feel warm. Oh, this could be awesome. I might
Well,
finally
remember, season 1, you were sitting in this very chair
That
when
is
you
the chair.
supposedly sat on a...
Well, because I invited something
Spirit.
to sit with me at the table, and then if there was something here, come and sit with me. Yes, it's gotten cold in here all of a sudden.
Really?
Is it just me?
I wasn't faking a cold chill. That just came over me like nothing else. Yeah. Oh, what are we doing?
We are explorers, I think.
So,
And Jim's sitting in the middle like,
I feel nothing.
why did I come here? What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe
So pop sound and then cold.
cold, and maybe it's me, but in the last 45 seconds to a minute, the energy in this room has shifted. I mean, we're gonna get some temperature fluctuations. Let me be that person to say it right now. It is colder, it's becoming nighttime. However, there's heaters on in here. It shouldn't fluctuate that much. Right, it's gonna maintain its
Was
consistent.
it like a cocoon of cold or a wash of cold?
It was wash for me.
It was like instant.
It's gone now.
Wow.
I still feel.
See, if it happens over time, then it's just because the heat's going on and off. But a wash of cold.
Yeah, it was like I could feel it here, and then I could feel it across my knees.
I feel it this whole side of my face. I hate this.
You love this, Dillon. You're hooked.
I get very excited.
I
It's
just
like
want to make sure we have
problem.
a close-up.
I get very excited about going back to doing haunted because we haven't done it in a very, very long time. And then the second I get here and stuff starts to happen, I'm like, I regret every decision I've made to get to this point.
You know, this place has been a really great place, actually. All the reports from the people here have been that the entities or the spirits here are friendly.
Yes.
Except,
There's never been any negative,
That's what
except
I've heard.
Us?
I don't know, we did run into, a little girl. One thing that wasn't on the show, myself and Paul were here for the East Coast Para Conference in
Right.
2017. And we came here to do a ghost investigation. One of the nights I was doing a ghost box session with a couple of people that were at the Para Conference, and they wanted to kind of see what it was like to hunt ghosts, if you will.
yes.
We got little girl crying,
You heard it.
like consistently through the ghost box. And we had the whole Lucy thing
Yeah.
with the girl. Linda, who is one of the people that works here, we had a theory that it was Lucy, and someone was telling her not to bother us, and that we scared her, and whoever else might be here scared her. So, maybe not evil, but maybe not everything is so nice and.
Linda actually said that one of her new experiences here was that she felt she had heard the voice of the little girl in that other room over there with all the costumes and things in real time, not recorded. She heard it.
Well, I think. Go ahead.
She thinks that it was trying to speak to her. We also have a number of personal trigger objects we all brought for this location.
I've already set mine up, so I'm good to go. I won't tell you what it is or where it is, although it's probably in the void. I think we all know that's where I went.
I heard that.
That's footsteps upstairs.
I heard that too. Okay.
Just as I was saying the void,
Yes, that's footsteps upstairs. And there's nobody else here.
the void. So I have here my iPad, because I filmed my segment with my iPad.
Right.
And I took footage of where I left it as a record. So I've taken a still shot, a screen capture of the video footage, so that if it's moved, and nothing ever moves, fine, we can go check it. But we did hear footsteps upstairs, so we're going up early to see if something moved my trigger object, because I'm the only one who put it in the void. So here we go. There we go. Watch your head. Ugh. This probably would have been easier if we turned the lights on. No, I guess that's it. All right. Well, that's better. Ugh. So, I brought my trigger object up here about 2 hours ago, maybe 2.5 hours ago. What I was going to do is I was going to put it on top of the mannequins again to
Right.
try and recreate that thing that happened to us in August where you put it on, beep, 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 all that sort of stuff. Problem is, you can't actually put it on top of this because
Right.
it wouldn't hold. You'll see what I mean in a minute. And I was going to but those are empty holds now. There's no top on them. So I had to go to plan B. So here's the thing about my trigger object. It is a casino chip from Casino, Nova Scotia from about 25 years ago. And I was up $200 and some odd playing blackjack, and then they kept giving me free drinks and I lost all my money. So it was an object lesson. I've kept this chip. It was the only $2.50 chip I had left at the end of the night to exercise good judgment and perhaps not drink while I'm at the casino table. So I use it as a little thing to remind me, don't be stupid. So I thought, fine, this is personal to me. I will bring it here. I was going to put it here. No, didn't work. And then I saw Baptist History, a book by Edward Manning Saunders, a key text from about 100 years ago that I studied when I was doing my graduate studies in college because I was doing this thing. My thesis was on the early history of the Maritime Baptists. So I thought, well, this is timely. It just happened to be sitting right over there. I thought, putting a casino chip on top of a history of the Baptist Church, well, that's kind of weird too, because Baptists aren't terribly fond of gambling. So maybe this will create some energy or stuff. So we thought we heard footsteps up here.
Yep.
That's the backstory of me putting my trigger object. Let's see if it moved, because the book is right over here. And there it is. So this is the screen capture of where I left it. And that's... So what do you think?
Huh.
It is
Yeah.
It is now here, because there's the title, there's the bottom text here. And previously, so this is where it is now, down here. And this is where, so it has moved just a bit. This is where, so we've got a record of it there. This is where it was originally. So that is the first line of the text. And it would have been right there. Yep. Actually, it would have been about right there, because there's the shadow. So it moved about 2 inches down the book.
You want to hear something else weird?
Because I've never had a trigger object move. I've tried this for years. Nothing of mine has ever moved. And do you have something that makes this even weirder? Because this is weird for me.
You know synchronicity? I brought 3 trigger objects.
Uh-oh.
One of them was what I put where I put it, like
Right.
the one that I'm using tonight.
Yep.
Another is one that I kind of brought as a backup. The third is a poker chip.
Because you're only supposed to bring 2.
And I brought 3,
And you brought a extra special one, which is a poker chip.
which is a poker chip.
We didn't plan that.
I didn't know, because
I had
I
no-
brought that last minute. Basically,
Me too. I picked this up as I was leaving the house because it was on my
So did I.
my kitchen table, and I was thinking, because I have another one. I was thinking, what's my second object? Oh, of course, this is a meaningful thing.
I have in my bag a red poker chip that I stole from a music video shoot that I was borrowed. And I made a little mark on it to know that it was mine, and I was going to put it like upside down somewhere. So that's a little weird.
I think that's a lot weird, especially as these were last minute additions for us. Because my other one I had already picked out, but at the last second I had a little stuffed animal, and I thought, it's kind of wonky, too big. I'm going to go with something smaller, and I went with the chip, which is smaller and easier to use. Don't tell me one of your other things is a little stuffed animal.
I had the dog small animal that was a prop from a movie that I just shot back in September in my hand, and I said, this is too big, I can't bring this would be obvious. And then I picked up the poker chip.
Oh, no. No. It's the zone of synchronous.
What the hell? What? Okay.
We're in some weird shit. To me, that is very odd. That both of us would make that switch at the last minute.
Holding a stuffed animal.
Holding a stuffed animal. Like
That's a little bizarre.
Obi-Wan Anakin.
Doesn't end well for either of us.
Jedi mind meld. All right, let's go do something else.
Oh, good Lord. Great. Oh, great.
Just that I heard someone running. I'm fairly sure it's the guys upstairs. Although I don't know why they'd be running.
God.
Hello?
Hi.
Thanks. Are you running?
No? Oh. Should I be?
No, it sounded like somebody was running.
No, we just figured out that, well, here's the deal. Paul's trigger object, spoiler, is a poker chip.
Yeah?
Right? And he had picked it up because he had originally picked up a stuffed animal
Hey,
that he was
come
going
here,
to
you can tell it to the screen.
Huh?
I've got the GoPro on.
Cool. So he originally picked it up because he had a stuffed animal in his hand, but he thought that was too big.
Yeah.
So he picked up this poker chip. So before I left to come here, I had the dog prop that we used in my film Last Divide
Yeah.
in my hand. They said, no, this is too big.
Did you guys both take a poker chip? Are you kidding me?
Nope. So we both brought a poker chip in the same exact circumstances to how we brought this. This is my third trigger object. I thought of bringing it because I'll bring a third one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so yay.
That's cool.
Yay.
What does that mean to you?
I don't know, but I think we're probably about to find out. Also, it's really creepy in here.
Really? Cool.
So last time I was here was for the East Coast Para Conference in August 2017, and we did a ghost box session one of the nights. And we got what was probably the creepiest thing I'd ever heard through the ghost box, which was just the sounds of a little girl crying. So I want to try a ghost box session right now, see if I can get anything. We're in the playroom, which has changed a little bit since the last time I was here, but everything's still here, like the kind of little houses and stuff. So yeah, let's see what we can get going here. I'm using our friendly ghost box. All right, is there anybody in the room here with me right now? Last time I was here, we heard somebody crying. Is that person here tonight? Can you name one of us that is here tonight? Did you hear something?
Yeah.
Like, it almost sounded like a cat's meow or something.
Like crying?
Hey, oh, yeah? You heard that too?
Yep.
Okay. I definitely heard that. And you heard that too. All right, let's keep this going. That was weird. We just heard a voice. Can you come talk to us through this, or can you make that noise again? Okay. I didn't quite catch that. Can you repeat what you just said? Is it Lucy that we're talking with? I'm gonna regret this one. Is it Miss Gorham that we're talking with? Oh, thank God. Can you just give us one word, one single word that maybe means something to one of us in the room? I couldn't make it out, but I went over a couple of channel sweeps. Okay, thank you for that. Can you keep going? Can you keep saying words? Are we talking to Mac Tonys? Is there more than one entity, whether good or bad, in the room? I get nasty now. All right, come on, show me something. Give me a name, give me a word, give me anything. Ooh. Scream, yell, cry, anything you want. Just give me some sort of noise.
Did you hear a voice there?
Yeah.
Did you hear a voice?
Yeah.
No, if I tell it, I was thinking of a particular name because you were getting screwy.
E?
And I thought I heard something that sounded...
Do you want me to say it? Do you want me to ask?
Sure.
Oh, God, I hate this. All right.
Whoops.
All right, I'm going to ask if an entity is...
We don't have the right light there. Sorry. Okay, try it now.
Good.
Yep.
I'm going to ask if a certain entity is here, and give me a straight answer, yes or no. Is Baphomet with us tonight? I'm not going to ask again. If Baphomet is with us, tell us now. Did that sound like what?
It sounded like Baphomet to me.
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
What'd you do?
I may have gotten a little ballsy.
I heard you like,
He summoned Baphomet.
you didn't summon.
I did not summon. I said, if Baphomet is here, tell me your name right now. And it went, Baphomet.
Met.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys.
That was after we heard the crying of like a little girl.
Where'd my flashlight go?
Yeah, you friggin' startled me when you called me
Do you
through
have
on
my
that one.
flashlight, Dylan?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Never mind. All I need. Well, I should get it back, but I see. That's the kind of thing. It's like with the trigger object. Now I want to listen to playback on that immediately and go, whoa. I know we can't. I got to get home to edit and listen to it now. Where's the Coke? Oh, there it is.
You heard that, right?
Yeah, I heard that.
That wasn't just me.
That's a rumor. I was hearing things.
What was the crying though? It sounded like it was coming from the other room, which is why I called you, Holly.
No,
Because I thought you were laughing or something.
Yes.
Because it was like right next to your lab, I heard it very clearly, and it was
What do
like,
you mean it was right next to my lab?
well, it was coming from the box.
No, it wasn't.
What the hell?
I didn't hear the
Where
cry.
did you hear it from?
I didn't hear it through the box. I heard it like in another room or up the stairs. You heard it through the lab?
Yeah. Like I heard it really clear.
That's a little unsettling.
Because
Well-
I honestly thought it came through the ghost box, and it was like right there.
No, I heard it sounded like it was in another area. That's why I stopped the ghost box to listen.
Right. I almost thought it was some, like, people outside. That's
Yeah.
what it sounded like voices to me. It
Yeah.
definitely wasn't coming from the ghost box.
Well, that's why I called Holly right away,
Not
because I
to me.
thought maybe she laughed at something and we heard it.
Right.
That's funny. No, I was
Weird.
dead
That's the only
quiet in
reason-
here, pun intended.
The only reason I would have heard it is if it was coming through one of the mics. It was on the ghost box.
So it was crisp in your ears.
It was pretty crisp.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, I like it.
But it was mixed in with the
Yeah, well, that's why I know it wasn't from the ghost box, because I had the ghost box next to my head, and the sound came from like if I'm here, the sound was coming from like over there.
Right. Beyond me.
Yeah, it was
'Cause I
behind
heard
you,
it-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm the one, you have the headphones on, you have the ghost box next to you. I have nothing. I mean, I can hear the ghost box, but it's not there, and I could hear it from behind me. And I didn't think it was Holly because to me it sounded like a younger person's voice. I'm not willing to say a young girl's voice.
Did
Yeah.
you just feel that?
Lucy?
No.
We asked, but we didn't really have much of a. You didn't feel that? Okay.
I was feeling cold occasionally upstairs, but not a lot.
I just felt it.
Well, you're in the spot. That's the spot.
I am in the spot, aren't I?
That's the spot, dude. That's
Great.
Bad
Well,
chair.
That's cool.
Bad spot.
Maybe I shouldn't have been ballsy.
the chair of
Sit in the
cold.
ghost chair.
Let's
Have
see if
fun.
I get cold.
All right.
Ooh, I don't like that.
What happened?
No, it's something is a little unsettling about her hearing that through my lav.
Was it louder than his voice?
No, because when the ghost box is going, I usually hear that pretty dominantly.
Yeah,
and it was like clearly mixed in with that.
It was mixed in with the ghost box.
To me, I honestly thought it came from the ghost box.
Dude. Wow, I sound like a scared kid. Come sit here.
Oh, I'm freezing right now.
It's like it's freezing right here. Is there air conditioning or?
The temperature hasn't changed in here, FYI.
No, I'm much
right
colder than I was.
Here.
I believe you. I'm just saying.
In this chair?
Right there.
Sorry, I'm chewing.
Oh
Like
my
I was
God.
getting shivers throughout my body.
I just got full back, neck to back shivers.
No, I know.
What
I'm
the
getting residual shivers now, but it's not as bad.
Have I maybe made a mistake?
Yeah, well.
Like legitimately?
Holly, see if you feel anything.
If you don't feel anything, now I'm gonna get a little
Then
concerned.
Paul and Dillon need to go see a,
Exorcist?
yeah, I was going to say
I've
psychiatrist,
mentioned
but
that many times before.
exorcist would be the better bet.
This is a warm chair.
Oh my God,
Really?
come on.
I kid you not, this is a warm chair.
No, it's very
There's no way. Now, I will say this, when I walked by, I felt a breeze. I think whatever it is, like I'm feeling just cold. You remember the condom of cold?
Yeah.
We can find a different name for it.
How can you forget that?
I'm kind of feeling that, but not as strong as you felt it that in the Ottawa house. I'm just feeling almost little spurts of it, which kind of fits up with what we just did, which we're just hearing these spurts of like static coming through.
Keep it clean,
Holly,
Stevens.
stop being
Keep it
gross.
clean.
You guys are the one with the condom of cold and the spurts of...
It does. I can't.
No, I'm
Shake
feeling.
Not
it.
feel it now?
Holly,
Yeah.
come put your hand like above mine.
This was going to a very dark place.
Do you feel anything?
I feel something over here.
I have that feeling that I felt in Barrington. Remember when I just stood there and stayed?
You sit in that chair. Let's see
You
what
guys
the
got a
fourth
little
wheel
girl
feels.
following you around?
Here, I can hold your boom.
Here's a thought. If you had a house or, a museum filled with good spirits, but then when we show up, it's dead quiet for the whole night,
No,
you
it's
think-
fully us.
do you think
Nothing
that
at all.
something has frightened them away?
I don't get cold though.
Why? Yeah.
I
but-
usually don't feel like a cold air come across me kind of thing.
It is a little too quiet.
So 2 women, no cold. 2 guys, Shiver City.
I'm still like I can feel. It feels
So can I.
like somebody's got like a light fan above my head.
Yeah. Here, sit back down. Not you. Sorry, Dillon. Back in the chair you go.
Hold on, just give me a second.
I really
Put your
legit,
hand right by my cheek. You don't feel anything.
no.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, we stand here.
She had it. Did you hear what she just said?
No.
She said if you had a house or a museum that was filled with good spirits,
Yes.
and the second we get here they go completely silent, is there perhaps a chance that something scared them away? Oh, God.
I did run through all the various fiends. It was like a rogues. Chelsea and I were going through it upstairs, and I was listing off all our villains. It's like Batman going, so Penguin, you here? Joker, Riddler?
You know what it feels like, and maybe this is what you feel. This may be the best way to explain this. It feels like all of my blood just got colder,
Yeah,
and it's like running through my veins, but it's cold.
yeah. I used to call it the Tingler, which... not
Wow,
a-
you guys
not
have
a
some
word,
weird names.
But it gives you a tingle, like,
Yeah.
and it's not a good...
Like if I was hanging my hand over here and say it was cutting off my circulation, I'd feel a little bit like warm, but it just feels like it's just cold.
It's almost like, to me, sometimes it's as if you're in a freezer at a grocery market, and you want to go in. It's like, do I want the pizza? And you spend a little too long figuring out what you want to get.
Yeah.
And then you
Now you've left the
and then
door
you get
open?
cold. Yeah, and you get
Huh.
cold. It's not like Arctic cold. It's that kind of you just stuck your head in the freezer for too long cold.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe I shouldn't.
I can still I can feel.
No, it hasn't stopped since I got in here. And it doesn't feel like when we were here for Paracon, it felt exciting. This does not feel exciting.
No, it doesn't feel good. This is
No.
bad.
This
See,
feels-
it's right here. This is bad cold, Dillon. This is like not friendly cold. Ugh.
Yeah, I can feel it on
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
So it makes me wonder if I go to another room, will I still feel it out by Jim? Or is it specific to the room, or is it going to follow me?
I'm gonna go check up on my trigger object.
Is it up in the void?
No, it's
Okay,
right where
fine.
we were just sitting.
Huh?
No.
Oh, out there.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Okay.
I'd hang out here a little bit longer.
You feeling this?
No.
In a good way? Bad way, but something's gonna happen way?
Yeah, we're the ones freezing. So 11 o'clock, it's Holly time.
good Lord.
It's nothing to do with me. I'm just.
All by yourself. I think
What?
I think
No.
we should leave Holly here to make her peace with Mrs. Gorham. Or whoever.
I'm
It's
not
like
the
Mrs.
one
Gorham's-
experiencing things tonight. It's you guys.
Yeah, I feel like I may have
What did you
fucked
do?
up. I got a little aggressive because I was being impatient. Well, think of the synchronicity already with us today.
Oh, not good.
And now we're both thinking of Baphomet, and now we're both like feeling this
Attracting it.
cold.
I wrote a whole chapter on synchronicity. I take synchronicity very seriously.
Ooh.
I didn't until I met you.
And usually but the fact that we both had stuffies and poker chips,
Yeah.
that is so random as to defy logical explanation.
I don't feel right. Like at all right now.
No.
I feel anxious, but it's kind of an anxiety that I haven't felt in a while.
You want to go check on your trigger
Yeah,
object?
see, this is like, as soon as I
Yeah.
sit down, it's like needles and pins. Like cold needles and pins. It's
Can I
as
have
if you're
your
sitting
flashlight?
under an air conditioning unit.
Yeah.
Or can you come with me?
Yeah.
But there's
Shine
no
a light
air
on.
conditioning unit here.
Do you want the little majigger light?
Oh, I love our technical terms.
Yeah, but can you go wider?
No, I meant, do you want that light?
Oh, yeah, actually, I'll bring it. Okay, so my trigger object is in this room, which is where we just were.
Ooh, it's warm in here.
I just got the biggest pit in my stomach the second I came here. Okay. Chelsea, just so you know, I moved my trigger object, so don't freak out. Yeah, it's still there.
You guys left ghost box in here?
Yeah, I was curious if it would turn on. I want to ask one question.
You want a ghost box right now?
Yeah. Is whatever I was talking... Wow, I can't speak. Is whatever I was talking to still in here?
So see, while they're out there, and he may or may not go down there, Mrs. Gorham, say hello to Dillon. Or Baphomet, if you're out there, say hello, like right now. You know what, I'm even gonna go to where I was with the Cumberland thing. I'm opening a vortex, if I have that power. Apparently at Cumberland, maybe I did. Come through and communicate with Dillon, Holly, and Chelsea. Now.
Have you frightened away all the local spirits here? Did you hear yes? That was a deep voice.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Okay. I have another question. Why don't you want us to interact with them?
All right. Interact with Chelsea.
Can you let the spirits who stay here every day back in to talk to us? Oh my God, is that what that just said?
I don't know what that said.
Really?
All right, they just heard something. Now that will be very interesting. Was that you?
What?
I just thought I just thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye.
Oh, great. Okay. Oh, shit. Is there somebody in here with us right now that is good? Do you want to hurt any of us in the room right now?
Why do you ask such questions?
Just curious.
Do not say my name. Do not say my name.
What the crap?
Holly and Dillon call the rest of the team into the archives room to review the audio they had recorded during their Ghost Box session. 3 responses from the machine met with unanimous agreement from all 5 of us in terms of what we heard. Here they are, slowed down and enhanced through advanced audio software for clarity.
Can you let the spirits who stay here every day back in to talk to us? Oh my God, is that what that is saying?
After reviewing the Ghost Box audio, we decided to wrap up the first evening of our reinvestigation at the Queens County Museum. But while Dillon, Jim, and Chelsea headed back to the hotel, Holly and I decided to visit the old town burial grounds to try something a little different.
We're outside a graveyard.
We're outside a graveyard, that's right. And what are we going to do, Holly?
Well, that's a good question, because I thought we were just exploring, but then you have some sort of weird notion that we're going to incite some sort of unlucky...
We're going to rumble in the jungle. Not really, but there is an old English tradition. Here, let's step inside my office. So this is us going inside the cemetery. This is the old town burial ground in I was going to say Wolfville, sorry, in Liverpool. So this, Halifax has one, all towns have one. So this is the oldest sort of, used to be the center of town. Or as my friend Ron Foley McDonald would say, the dead center of town. And so we're going to try and drum up some business tonight in the cemetery.
Drum up some business. If I say the ghosts don't come to you, you have to come to the ghosts.
That's right, you got to make something happen. And also an old English tradition. Well, actually, it's not an old English tradition, it's an old English superstition, I guess is a better way of doing it. Widdershins. And what that is walking no.
Yeah,
And what that is walking counterclockwise around a holy place, usually a church, but a cemetery will do. And I'm going to give that a go. And the thing is, it's supposed to bring bad luck.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Well,
That's not, hey, it's supposed to bring ghosts to you to communicate. That's supposed to bring bad luck.
Well, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound. So, well, let's go down here. We're going to walk down and see what we can find. This is us in the cemetery. And 3 a.m. is, according to F. Scott Fitzgerald and many other people, the darkest hour of the soul. So, we'll see what happens.
I did hear something just as we were approaching.
And Holly thought she heard, sorry, we're bumping into each other because we're trying to stay within the light and be as close as possible.
Well,
but Holly thought you heard...
I thought I heard a child laugh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was really creepy.
Well, there should be no children out at 3 o'clock in the morning.
No one would. I mean, it could have been something else over there.
We're just using the light to...
Don't they make horror films like this?
They do. Well, we're ending season 2, and we might as well see what happens.
Just became a found footage film.
That's right. So I was just going to Widdershins that church over there, and Holly just went, "Oh, Paul," and I thought, "Oops!" I thought she was going to say, "Don't do the Widdershinning thing again."
That.
But then she said, "This might be my dream." So what?
I had 2 dreams before we came out here to start filming. Maybe one each night. The first one I mentioned to you, but I was like, I can't remember what it was, but there was something about us, the 5 of us, being out for Haunted. But you and I were separated from them,
there was separation, there was like a thing. So like right now it's just you and I out. I can't tell you anything else about it because I don't remember except that there's something went wrong. Sorry.
So this is, I think this is the town's Roman Catholic church. It's a lovely building. You can sort of see it just a little bit there behind me. And here we go. Old English tradition. Oops, that's a shrub. So, gotta be careful about that. So, you know, with ghost hunting or ghost investigating, sometimes you have to make things happen. You know, you have to put yourself out there. I've likened it to buying a ticket to go see a movie. You can't actually see the movie unless you enter the theater. So this is me entering the theater again, much to Holly's chagrin. So I'm about a quarter of the way around the church now, going counterclockwise. Oh, the back. This is the part where Holly can't see me anymore. So this is the slightly frightening part, and I'm just gonna be careful here to make sure I can see what I'm doing, because it's very dark. So let's see where I am. Yep, there we go. I got a good read on what's going on here. Yeah, there we are. So, coming through, and this is also, you can sort of see, not only a church, but this is the graveyard too. So I'm in another graveyard. Continuing on with my counterclockwise journey. I don't feel any weirdness, but that might come later. It's actually kind of fun to do something that is a myth or superstition or folkloric sort of thing from hundreds and hundreds of years ago in the old Anglo-Saxon culture in the United Kingdom, or what we know as the United Kingdom now, with the British Isles. It's very Celtic. I feel very Celtic right now. So there we go. That was a complete counterclockwise turn around the town's, one of the town's churches. Pretty sure this is a Roman Catholic church, but I'll check on my way out. Nothing happened. I feel good. Feel fine. To quote the old Beatles song, I feel fine. I don't want to quote the Timothy Finley novel, Famous Last Words, because that would be bad.
The last time I was here was just before I went to the Queens County Museum. Just before somebody tried to speak to me. So here's my thoughts, friends. If the reason that something came to me or tried to contact me that night was because I was here and speaking to you and Mrs. Gorham, or whomever it was that was here that I then invited, if your intentions are not to harm any member of the crew, then you are invited back tonight. We're going to be back there seeing if we can get some more paranormal activity, or what else would you call it? Unexplained occurrences, see if anything else happens to us. I have to say, I'm not going to call for the possession of Paul. That's not fair. He got really moody about that. So no possessing people. Now, to be fair, when I said if something wanted to come and possess Paul, it was simply a call for communication. Never meant anything bad to happen to anyone. And I never would want anything bad to happen to anyone. Now, something else has happened though. Dillon is kind of on a hunt for, I guess you would call it, ghost experiences. He wants them to break that barrier. That barrier, what do I mean by that? Like when that thing reached out to me, with their voice back at the Queens County Museum. To me, that broke a barrier. Never had anything that close to me before.
Holly? Yeah. Do you have those 4 extra? Oh, God!
And it was frightening. And I think he wants that experience himself personally. He actually said to us, I don't know if we were recording last night, I want something to push me up against the wall. And I was like, Dillon, are you serious? So here's my request. If there's somebody or something here that is able to fulfill my good friend Dillon's request of being pushed, I'm not asking in a malevolent way, but if you have the power to interact with us physically and your intentions are not to harm the crew members, why else would you push someone? A slight nudge, something gentle, then you are welcome to come and visit us tonight. And you're welcome to interact with my friend Dillon as he has requested. Nothing malevolent, right? No evil things. But I know people are looking for experiences. So if there's somebody here or somebody listening that's able to give them that experience and help us in our quest for who or what you are, then you are invited to come and see us. We'll be at the Queens County Museum tonight. Somebody asked me recently about the experience of the voice and how it was different from other experiences. Why was it so? Because it's kind of changed me in a way. And I was thinking about it recently, and the best thing I can explain is I think a lot of things that we experience with the paranormal are distant from us. They're never next to us. They're never so close. They're not intimate. They're not invading our personal space. And it reminds me of this time when I was a child and I was at the zoo. Oh, the bells again. You know, that's interesting. That happened last time. Is that a good sign or a bad sign? I guess we'll see. See, now I'm just like, is that mere coincidence or is there something to the story that I'm telling? So let me finish it for you. I often think of the spirit world as being separate from us. And what I mean by that is, and I think about it as a child when I was at the zoo, and all the animals are kept in cages. So you're looking at them, you see them, but sometimes they're off in the distance. They're hiding behind things. You think you catch a glimpse, but you don't. When I was really young, I went up to one of the cages. It was a monkey cage. I was quite young, and I had a peanut, and I wanted the monkey to come close to me. So I held the peanut out for the monkey. But of course, there's not only the cage that the monkey is behind, there's also a fence to keep you away from the cages. That should have been a hint. But I'm a tall person, so what I did is I reached out over the fence, and then I put my hand, like, out. I suppose you can't see me here. Put my hand out. Here, let's do it like this. Kind of through the, there we go, through the cage a little bit, and the monkey came over. He came out of the foliage and stuff that he was hiding in, and I was holding him a peanut. I don't know why I was shocked, but he grabbed my hand, and I screamed. So it's kind of the same kind of thing to me. I think of, we're holding out these nuggets. We want the interaction, but yet we're almost always startled when it happens. And when something breaks that barrier, those cages, something comes through them, or you come through them, or you meet in the in-between, I think that changes you. And I don't know if Dillon has had that experience or if he's looking for it. But the frightening thing is when you touch, when that happens, when you have that connection, as much as you may want it, I think it can be dangerous. So I hope he finds what he's looking for, and I hope he doesn't get hurt in the meantime. Okay, so funny story. I was just about to head back to the Queens County Museum, and look who I found.
Hey there. I was surreptitiously filming Holly, and she didn't realize I was there.
Creepy.
So.
Were you?
It's part of the job.
Where were you?
I was just over there, which that's me pointing over there, sort of hiding over there.
Okay, yeah, all right.
That is an awesome shot, by the way. That's top-notch television. You wouldn't know I'd been doing this for 20 years. So this is the Gorham gravesite.
This is, and you've never been here before, have you?
I have not. Actually, I've driven by, I've even walked by, but I've never come all the way over. So here I am. This is kind of weird.
Welcome.
Yes. So are we, because I was just talking to Dillon a bit ago, and I said, well, you know, Holly might be calling something down, but she said it would be very nice. It would be a nice, and he went, oh, no, bring it on. And I went, dude, you just don't know what you're messing with.
You know, that's part of the little story I told whilst I was here.
Did you try and summon anything vis-a-vis Dillon?
I never try to summon anything. I said that it seems that my friend Dillon is interested in having that, you know what, you're going to have to watch the video. He's going to just have to
All right,
watch it.
fine.
Yeah, but essentially, you have to be careful about crossing that boundary. I think it changes people. And if something does actually reach out and touch him, sorry, I was
No,
cutting
it's
you.
all right. Yeah, that's
If
fine.
something does like reach out and make that connection, I'm not sure, one, I don't think he's going to like it. But two, I don't know how safe it is to breach that boundary. So, well, we'll see.
And yet, being the good friend that I am I'm all about giving. So when somebody asks that they want something, I am all about giving. So, just give me a
Dillon.
second here.
Where are you going?
Inside.
Oh, God, this is what happened last
Oh, wait,
time.
hold on. Even better. I just thought, I have a divining rod that I picked up.
It's a stick ball.
Well, yeah, it's a stick, but it's like devil stick. So I'm, follow me here, Holly. You can follow me as I go around. This direction, I believe, folks, you'll notice is counterclockwise.
Oh, I'm not following you.
Well, no,
You-
just watch.
All right.
Dillon, 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 Dillon.
You're, I don't even
Dillon, Dillon,
know.
Dillon. And now to the soul or spirit of Mrs. Gorham, or whoever else might be here, because Dillon's had a bit of a contentious relationship with Mrs. Gorham,
It's true, yes.
and he's quite frightened of her, actually.
Then why is he being so...
Well, I think he said something, but I don't think he knew I was thinking of Mrs. Gorham. So, like the old, my friend Sandy McLean will often, as an actor, and we do films with him, and he will often talk about paying the boatman, Charon, you know, offering so that you could go over the river Styx and you'd leave pennies in the eyes. It's an old tradition. Well, because of inflation, I have a loonie here. So,
It's a Canadian term, which are...
yes, this is a Canadian $1 coin here in Canada. I'm going to leave this in Mrs. Gorham's tomb, I guess, or gravesite. And this is my offering to her or to anything else, Baphomet, that wants to come tonight and interact with Dillon in whatever way you want. Because, and nobody can blame me for this, Dillon, I won't say asked for it, but I mean he asked for it. I don't mean that in a bad way. He literally asked for it. So here we go, leaving an offering.
Oh my God, you can't see my face right now. I'm offended. Hold on.
There.
I think you should put it on the other side because it's less likely that someone will steal it.
Ah, good point. Over here.
Hold on. I'm not... There we go. I see you now.
So here we go, coin going down. Mm-hmm. And my new stick. Dillon, 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 Dillon.
You're very strange.
And yeah, so
Individual.
I will come back. It also serves as a trigger object, sort of. And while we will not be monitoring this to make sure that people don't come in and, you know, surreptitiously move it, if it is moved later tonight, that'll be interesting, especially if something happens to Dillon. I think you and I are pretty much bulletproof on this one because
Well-
we're just the vessels, we're
Okay,
just the tools.
Which side did you put down just out of curiosity? Because if it gets flipped, that's really cool.
Good point. You know what? I'm all about the queen, so the queen is now up.
Queen is up,
The queen is up and the loon is down. So
which is kind of like
this
our
is the
currency.
loon going down. No. Yeah, if we come back and the queen is down and the loon is up, especially if Dillon's disappeared, then we've got trouble. But I'm sure things will be fine. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. So
Feels wrong already, isn't it?
I know.
It's a little weird
Why are we always the ones doing this?
because we're the bravest.
All right, spirits. I am looking to speak To the person who spoke to me last time I was here, are you here with us now? I know. Well, it's not doing anything.
Baphomet here?
Why don't you ask to speak to him?
All right. You want to play that game?
What other game do you want to play right now?
Too bad I don't have that Freemasons book here.
It's right over there.
Can we speak to Baphomet? Can we speak to Zozo?
The hell is that? Is that a demon?
Yeah, it's a theory that the Ouija board houses a demon, and Zozo is that demon.
Oh.
Yeah.
And yet, you asked, is Zozo here? But perhaps if you phrased it like, we are opening the door, Zozo, for you to come in.
Sure. I can do that. All right, cool.
But
ready?
I don't.
Holly, ready?
Nee!
So we are opening the door for a very temporary period of time
Mother of God.
until we take our hands off of this board and close this session off.
So uncomfortable. This is stupid.
Is
Dillon, this is stupid.
Zozo able to talk to us?
You're stupid.
You two brought me into this. I'm taking you out.
I'm all for it. So.
He's not doing anything. Because Zozo's a wuss.
Zozo's got nothing.
You hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. You want to be like that?
Yeah, I want to be like that.
I'm going to keep my fingers here, but I just...
Are you trying to say Zozo?
No!
Ask if it wants us to leave.
Do you want us to leave?
Are you doing that?
No.
Okay, cool.
That, like, little motion towards...
So the inching towards yes
Yeah.
isn't you.
No. Whoever I'm speaking with, are you good? Are you not good? Are you evil? Wow, my whole body just...
Sure.
No.
What?
Like, you know how, like, if you're drifting off to sleep and sometimes, like, you, like, twitch?
Yeah.
It was kind of like that, except I'm not, like, sleeping, but, like, my body just went like a... That was really strange.
Is there something here that wants to hurt one of us? There is, I want to know.
So I'm going to just put it out into the ether, the space that you dwell in. It dwells in, these things dwell in.
Yeah.
The middle ground, the in-between, the upside down. Dillon would like to experience some pretty, I would say, risque paranormal activity. Do you think that's wise? Well, it's doing stuff again.
Sure is.
Dillon would like to experience the other side. Can you show him?
Excuse me?
That's what he said.
That did not...
I want something to throw me up against the wall. That's what you said.
That's not experiencing the other side.
Well,
That's the
what
other
would you
side
call
coming
it?
here. You're sending me to the other side now? All right.
No, he
Okay.
wants to say, do you or do you not want to experience the other side?
I want to experience something that the other side can do. I don't want to experience the other side.
That's the other side.
Me going to the other side is dying.
We're not saying... Dillon is not looking to die. He just wants to experience the other side from this side.
Just maim or injure, I guess.
Are you able to show him? I'm sitting here with all you guys, but I've just all of a sudden gotten very afraid.
Okay.
My face is burning.
I can see it.
My face is like so warm.
Yeah, you are turning sort of redder than normal.
Like right here.
Yeah, I'm flushed.
And your forehead, I can see it now.
Yeah.
Actually, you're really red.
You got some here as well.
What kind of some here?
Can you move your hair out of the way?
I swear to God, do I have strangle marks?
Lift up again.
Dillon?
Your chest is red as all hell. It's weird because you have like red and then a layer of white and then red.
I told you I had a thought of being strangled.
Yeah, the dream.
I told you.
Yeah, do you see that? Like right there, there's white. The rest is red.
I told you.
Well, do you want to stop this then?
Yeah, the camera doesn't pick it up because the light is so... It's hard, but I can see it.
Somebody take a photo right now while we're filming then.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Because
I'll
her
take a photo.
chest is red,
Goodbye.
her face is red.
She's super red on that.
Yeah. Yes,
that-
actually, there you go. Now you can see it.
Yum.
Stay right there. Holy fuck. Sorry, kids.
That's weird.
Like you see the white there and then red and red.
That's really weird. I came out here, and as soon as I walked out into the space, it was kind of like it was the blacker than black, Paul. Kind of like towards me. I felt completely vulnerable, completely exposed. And even though I know Jim is literally in the next room past there, I could not go the 10, 15 feet that it is through that space. And I couldn't do it. I had to come back, and that's when I came and said to you guys, I'm like, oh, okay, guys, I just need a second. This is just what happened. And then Dillon came out, and he's like, wait, how far did you go? He was standing back here. How far did you make it, Dillon?
About where Paul's standing, like there, and then I just felt surrounded. Like every direction I looked, I just felt that feels wrong, that feels wrong, that feels wrong. The exit is there, and that felt wrong. The 4 feet from here to the exit, I was like, I don't know if I can do that, even if I wanted to.
Yeah. For me, it was just like this full, like, it's hard to explain. I can't see anything, but if there was something here, all of a sudden it's like right here.
I knew you were going to say that. Oh, God.
So now what do you want to do?
Well, now I gotta go check it out.
Oh, that's what I'm here.
How you doing?
I don't know. Every instinct in my body tells me, like, that room sucks right now.
Oh.
Like, just every part
I'm
of
like jittery. And see, for me, it's over here.
Now it's hot as hell in here.
Yes, it's warm in
Yeah.
here. That's what I'm saying. It's a warm room. But like, as soon as I walk in here, I don't know, it's like the heat isn't reaching my skin. Like, I just, like, it feels like I can feel it on my arms. I can feel it on my hands, touch my hand.
Your hand, like, stay right there. Your hand is like blue.
What?
Look at that.
Oh my God.
And like,
There's like no blood in my friggin'.
Stay right there. Oh, what's up? Oh, okay.
What the crap?
So her hand was 21 degrees when we were in there, and then I did a thing on her neck too, and it was 34 degrees. I guess a 13-degree difference. Like, there shouldn't be that much of a difference.
Mannequins are creepy. How do you feel in this room now? What? Did anyone hear that?
May have heard something.
It sounded like something soft moving against something soft. No, like oh. Okay, that's what I heard. Not quite that violent, but like a little soft. What you doing?
Just checking.
What did you hear?
I heard that, but it was followed by like a little squeak. Like, almost like the sound of a spring. But I don't think
That's what I heard. Oh my God. Is this what you? Okay, it doesn't move, wait. No, okay. Is that it?
Yeah. That. I don't know where that was before. I'm gonna set it to south now. But
Oh, wow.
that was very close. And it was in this area too. Because I didn't hear it where you heard it.
No, I
Like
heard.
that couch.
You heard it here?
Yeah.
That makes sense. I was standing on one side, you were standing on the other.
Yep.
Is there somebody here with us right now?
It's kind of interesting.
What?
Is that every time we do something since we came into that room, it seems that we're both reacting to something heavier in the complete opposite direction of one another. We come out and you were about to go to the bathroom to check out your flushed, and you couldn't go that way. I come out, I can't go this way.
Yeah, that is weird.
You hear that, you go over there, I hear something over here.
It's like they're trying to separate us. I say that jokingly, but seriously.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Should we separate?
No!
Oh, okay.
What?
I don't know. It's
What
one
happens when we separate?
Well, it's one of those things where it's like, for the sake of, you know, the show,
Experimentation?
but also the fact that
Fine.
we're where we're at.
Sure.
Do we take this that one
You
step
take
further?
the hint that perhaps something with malicious intent is trying to separate the group.
But if we're in your theory, we have the ability to not allow it to go too far, right?
That I never said that.
You said you had the power to shut stuff down. We've
I said,
talked about this before.
if you have the power to open the door, then the power to control what comes through is there. If the door is already opened, if somebody has invited something malicious,
Right.
I never said you have the power to send it back.
Okay.
Wow, a lot of crap went down tonight. Can't say I'm pleased with all of it. Personally, I think Dillon may be a little bit of a paranormal junkie. Dangerous. Although, I guess if I'm being completely honest, I feel like I may have also gone a little too far tonight. I have never actually called out or said some of the words that I did tonight, and it made me feel vulnerable, and I can't say I quite enjoyed the experience, so live and learn, hopefully.
All right. I'm gonna switch out my ball cap for this Woody from Toy Story cowboy hat. Now, if you had asked me, hey Dillon, what will you be doing in 2018? Sitting in a haunted museum wearing a cowboy hat was probably at the bottom of the list, but now we're here. So, I am wearing a cowboy hat. I brought this guy here, this little frog, Mr. Security Camera, so you can see it. I'm just gonna set this here, just to show that I'm playful. And I don't want to hurt anything that may live here, whether it be a little girl, a woman, a man, anything. We just want to talk.
Oh, 19.9. All right, we're getting somewhere now. All right. Don't hurt my glasses. Oops. Can't remember those are there. So, you're a small child. Come on. Well, yeah. So you're a small child. Here's your opportunity. I'm going to play nice. So I'll just, there we go. Well, it's tough to see out of this. Okay. This is sort of Uncle Paul. I'm a terrible uncle, but I'm making an effort to try and be more child-friendly by putting the Easter Bunny's hat on. So if there's a small child here that wants to make contact with the Easter Bunny, here I am. Hopcha, hopcha, hopcha. Boy, you don't get a lot of peripheral vision out of this thing. Okay.
So apparently this corner is where she likes to hang out. So I'm gonna try to talk with her. I'm gonna get a little closer to this corner because I usually do this over here. And quite frankly, having my back against the walls, maybe a good thing. Here we go. All right. Is there anybody here with me right now? Could have sworn that just said leave, but okay. All right, it's getting hotter in here, as I do have the temperature on. Is there anybody in here right now who would like to talk to me?
I have to say, I do think that Dillon's behavior of late has been a little disconcerting. I mean, Paul joked, said it was like a paranormal junkie, and it's kind of what it feels like. In some ways, you know what, I don't know. I think maybe we all are.
Who doesn't like the Easter Bunny? Everybody likes the Easter Bunny.
We just want to talk. I know you haven't been very talkative yesterday. Maybe I was a little bit loud, and I shouldn't have been. But today we just want to talk. Can you give us anything, your name or a single word? Sound like it said frame. Frank? Is there a Frank here? Would you like to talk to us, whoever you are? Frank. It said Frank again, didn't it? Oh my God. Is there a Mac Tony's here tonight? Is there a Cecil Garland here tonight? Holy shit, all right. Now, whether I'm being messed with, I don't know, but this is kind of cool. This is the most stuff we've got out of this since we got here. Is Paul here? You got the bunny hat on?
I heard you, did you call out Mac Tony's?
Yeah.
Did anything happen?
No, but when I called out Cecil Garland, it basically said Garl.
Mm.
All right, I'm gonna start this up again.
So I'm gonna,
We got the name.
Vision.
We got the name Frank. And is Frank not the bunny from Donnie Darko?
Well, we'll have to look that up because if that's true,
I'm pretty sure it is.
Just as I was putting the rabbit on. That would be very weird.
Okay.
Can you actually hear me, Chelsea? Okay. So, Mac, if you're here, I am dressed like the bunny from Donnie Darko, sort of. I was playing the Easter Bunny for the little kid in there, but now I'm going Donnie Darko bunny. So make yourself known, Mac, if you're here, or any other dead people or entities that might be fans of Donnie Darko. Wonderful film.
There's been a lot of really crazy things that have happened over the last 2 seasons. And if any of it is true, like if any of it is actually paranormal, some of it's definitely can't explain it. That's significant.
Let's see here. I don't want to ruin your vibe. I'm just here as the rabbit.
Okay, cool. We think we were talking to Frank earlier. We heard the name Frank. Was there a Frank with us, or is there still a Frank with us?
You'd think that would make us a bit more cautious. But one of the things that I'm noticing is that as we go, some of the things before that used to make us jump or be like, oh my God, aren't having the same effect on us. It's like we're becoming desensitized to the abnormal. I think that's very dangerous.
Do you like us being here?
All right, I'm gonna go back. I was hearing noises in the archives room. I'll leave you guys to it. I just thought I'd come in because I heard Mac,
Yeah.
and I thought the bunny head would be a thing.
This is you know, if we ever make it to season 10 of the show and we're like, okay, what's the #1 moment on this show? I think this might be it, with me sitting here with a cowboy hat and you looking like the Donnie Darko bunny.
Dillon wanted to be thrown against a wall. That frightens me. It frightens me because I'm afraid he's going to ask for something. And it's gonna happen.
Oh my God.
Is it Frank?
Hold on, let me reveal this. In October 2nd, 1988, troubled teenager Donald Donnie Darko was woken up and beckoned outside by a mysterious voice. Once outside, he meets a figure in a monstrous rabbit costume who introduces himself as Frank.
No. No way.
It's right there.
Total way.
I knew it was Frank.
Oh.
That's a little creepy.
That's not a little creepy. That's a lot creepy. Because I didn't hear you guys talking about that. I
You didn't hear us talking?
No, the only thing in here I heard was Mac Tony's. I heard that name, and I came and I heard you go, did you hear that? There was something you guys heard.
Oh my God, dude.
And
That's insane.
I had
the
gone.
two filmmakers.
Yes, and I love Donnie Darko. And Mac loves Donnie Darko. And he loves synchronicities.
He
could be working
cool.
through some kind of thing, because I went and got this. I was sitting in there and Holly was chiding me about not being friendly. So I thought to myself, screw it. What can I do? I'm not really a friendly uncle kind. Oh, well, you know what I'll do? I'll go put the rabbit head on, because what kid doesn't like freaking Easter? Yeah. So I'll sit here, and little girl, if you're here, don't be afraid of Uncle Paul, although admittedly kind of creepy, but come on into the room with creepy Paul with the big giant rabbit head on, and then you guys, after that, Frank, and when did Frank come, before or after you said Mac Tony's?
Before, way before. The first voice we got it sounded like somebody said Frank.
Weird. The great thing is it's all time coded with the various cameras, but I had the bunny hat on, or bunny, whatever it is, either just before or just after, then you would have heard Frank, one or the other.
Oh my God, dude.
And
that's
freaky.
Insane. This is cool. It's cool.
All right.
I'm trying to be optimistic tonight.
That was your first mistake.
Yeah.
I feel like Darth Bunny.
Oh my God, no. Okay. So it's very loud up here. The furnace was going off. I just heard the sound of something rustling. I saw the black in the black move towards me. And I'm not kidding. I'm almost in full frozen mode right now. No. Paul, I'm out. I swear to God. Fuck. Out. Either bring a camera up here or I'm leaving. Chelsea, if you can hear me, I'm not kidding. No. Paul, I'm out. I swear to God. out. Either bring a camera up here or I'm leaving. Chelsea, if you can hear me, I'm not kidding.
She wants a camera up there or she's leaving. She wants a camera up there or she's leaving.
My heart is going a mile a minute.
She's like terrified.
On my way, Holly.
When I first came into this, I legitimately believed that we would be, you know, nothing was going to happen. You know, it's a ghost show. Stereotypical ghost show. You'd think like, oh, okay, they fake this, they fake that, they do all this stuff. I didn't know anything about this world in terms of ghost hunting. So actually getting to do it and doing a whole 2 seasons and now kind of getting to the end of this season, it's a very bizarre experience that I'm glad I did, but I'm also slightly terrified because now I have more questions than answers. And the answers to those questions are equally terrifying. So I'm kind of stuck in this limbo of, do I want to know? Or do I have to know? Or can I just leave this alone? So I'm going to sit back, turn the light off, and see if anything happens. This could be my final moments as a ghost investigator. Ending where we started off. Oh, God. I hate being alone. I genuinely do, especially in the dark. So here we go. Shall we dance?
So if it was like a 9.9 on the black scale, you were like at 10.5, like total blackness,
It
couldn't
was
see.
almost, and it wasn't devoid of shape.
It wasn't opaque, or was it opaque?
Could I see through it? I mean, there's black behind it, right? So,
Right.
but it in the jail cell,
Oh, yes.
what I saw was almost like a cloud coming through, and it was dark. Like, you're kind of like, am I seeing this or not? This was absolutely, I can't say like it had a shape per se, but it wasn't that kind of indescribable. Am I seeing this in front of me or am I just looking beyond? I can't quite put my finger on what's happening. This was there, and it moved, and it was right here. And it was moving toward me. It almost, had like solid sides to it.
Ugh. That's not good.
Swear to God, I saw something walking around that desk and like walking in here. God Christ.
It's the switch, it's the emotional switch of what was happening. Because I was sitting up here really like, this is black and this is fine, but I'm just talking with things. There was an environmental change. At least that's what I felt. What are you feeling for? You're walking.
Yeah.
Oh. And then there was, which obviously changed me, or I changed, whatever. Our bodies are very in tune to environments. If you're switching over from carefree to now I'm on guard for no reason whatsoever, then it's quite likely, what's up?
No, just looking down, checking out the environment.
I heard something else. I remember now. I heard what sounded like that.
Like your pants?
Like something. I heard like a swishing.
From over there?
Yeah, I heard a swishing.
Here,
hold this for a second.
And then
Oops.
the blackness, and then I heard the shifting in the wood, like somebody was moving.
Right. So did the swishing sound at all like this?
Oh. Yeah. Maybe.
That's the, there is plastic here. I've noticed it before when I've been up here. There's no breeze or anything, and even if there was, it would have to move it like this.
Oh my God, like somebody walking past it.
Yes, that's, so say I'm, sorry, we're going lightless, but remember, you are on camera and I'm right here.
Yeah.
So something like this.
Oh my God, Paul, yes.
That's what you heard?
Yeah.
And so that would be potentially, what the?
What the flip just happened?
So I was standing here and I was doing the thing, right?
Yeah.
And so I walked back, I was going, so I did my walk through, then I walked back, like, okay, this is what you heard. And then that, which was right there,
No.
went like this, whoop,
No.
and landed in my feet, and it's like it moved towards me. And you know where I was standing. I was standing back here. That jumped or whatever.
Okay, I've got an ADR in one hand. Okay, this is, the light is really bright, so I'm trying to get in. So that metal pipe
That one right there, yep.
was up here.
Up there. Saw it earlier, a bunch of stuff was up there.
I don't even know what to say, Paul. All right, so how do you feel now?
Not good. That's like, although good. Good, weird, sort of totally close to a heart attack. I don't know if
yeah.
you saw me, but I took two further steps back.
I thought you knocked something over.
No, I was nowhere near that. I was back here, and it was there. That was not me. And you heard me. I think you were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I said, what did you do? Because I thought
Yeah.
you just knocked over like an artifact or something.
No, okay, that would be bad.
That's the fan system coming
Yes.
back on. Okay, so
That-
I hear a swishing sound, which sounds kind of similar like this.
Because I was up back here doing this. I went all the way back here, and I said, did it sound like this?
I can't hear it now, but yeah.
Yeah, and because of the...
And
fan.
well, I'm in a different space, but
Right.
yes.
And I went this far, because that's where it ends, and then I went, oh, and you said, yeah, it sounded exactly like that. And I went, yeah, like, and I turned around and I was going, you know, you'd need a wind, remember when I said that?
Yes.
To do this, and you were going, yeah, and I said, but there's no breeze or anything up here that would do that.
And then that pipe flew in.
And then I turned like this, and I went like this, and then whack, it like
Oh, God, wish we had another
jumped
CCTV.
or whatever you'd want to call it.
What the fuck was that? Okay, from this corner of the room, I just heard what sounded like a bull snorting. Like a... Let's keep on with this corner. Now, was that a warning? Maybe don't go in the corner? Yeah, probably. Like freezing vacuum. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than it sounded like a bull going, like it's about to charge, which is terrifying on its own.
Thoroughly spooked by whatever he heard in the archives room, Dillon decided to join me in the area upstairs, where Holly had seen the blacker-than-black shadows, heard multiple unexplained sounds, and felt an ominous presence that had left her on the verge of tears, as upset and frightened as I had ever seen her. We wanted to see for ourselves if we could replicate her experience. As Holly moved to the monitor station, where she explained to Jim and Chelsea what had happened to her, Dillon and I began our own journey into the void, and almost immediately encountered the same types of phenomena that Holly had described to us.
Yeah, I'm seeing some shit.
Such as? Like blacker...
Movement, blacker than black, because I know what that looks like, because we've been here before. Jesus.
Yes.
Okay, so you can see, all right.
By here you mean
that's what I
literally
watched.
in the void, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can kind of faintly see the door to what is a bit of like a electrical closet down there.
Yeah, you can. I'm blocked off from it.
Okay, yeah, because you got the wall in front of you.
I got this part over here.
So I can see that. So I have a little bit of reference to like, okay, I know that's there. So what's black beside it that's where the true void is. I'm looking and I'm seeing stuff pass by that door.
Can you see my hand?
No.
See, I can't even... I know it's moving because I'm moving it, but I can't actually see it.
Yeah,
That's how dark it is in here.
Same, I can't see.
And so when people are watching this, they won't know because it lights up and it looks like we're in a lit room. There is no
completely
light
dark.
in here. And yet, yeah, see, I can see out of the corner of my eye sort of movement too, but nothing coming towards us, right? Because that's what
No.
Holly had. It was coming towards her.
I just see past, it's like something's walking in and out of that room.
Well, that's where Holly saw it. And that's more or less where I was standing when the pipe, I'm just going to say it, got thrown at me.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment considering A, what that pipe looks like, and B, where it landed.
Yeah.
That ain't rolling.
No. No, it isn't. So, I mean, what do you do now? I mean, do we invite it in? You know, come on closer. There's two of us, so safety in numbers.
Well, I'll put this in a reference that you'll understand.
Okay. This is going to be a Star Wars reference?
No. This will be kind of a future Hall of Famer reference.
Ah, gotcha.
So if we're sitting here and this is the final episode of season 2, and we don't know what's about to happen or where we will go, I feel the best thing to say would be, Paul, get the tables. Meaning, let's invite it. Let's see what happens.
That's why I invited you up here, because I know the other three wouldn't go for that. I think I'm game. I think after 10 years of doing this, I think I got to double down.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of already doubled down today, but that was on your behalf. I think I got to double down on everyone's, well, our behalf. Well, if we're going to get the tables, we might as well, really go in. Hold on here. Attention to anyone listening down there. Jim, you'll understand this. Dillon and I have decided that vis-a-vis the paranormal, we are, Devon and Bubba Ray, we're about to get the tables, if you know what I mean. We're pulling out all the stops. So anybody who doesn't want to experience anything really, truly weird and frightening might want to stay away from the void and the stairs and maybe even the kiddie playroom. Here we go.
Let's give this void a new meaning.
Just moving a bit. Wow, this is total sensory deprivation now. Freaky. All right, you smarmy bastard. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that bang.
No, above me.
There,
That.
yeah,
That.
there's something in this room.
This is when I left. This is it. You guys. Paul, are you moving?
Nope. Totally still.
It's like there's something standing right.
In front of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
gotta,
guys looking at the sort of...
I'm
gotta-
almost not looking, but I can hear it.
I have a.
Oh, shit.
What?
I can hear stuff. I can hear stuff in the back.
I have a breeze
There's movement over here.
Just started on my hand.
Oh, now there's movement down there.
Fuck.
That's
Excuse my language.
That's the plastic. The camera will...
Oh my God, it's all around us.
That was something walking.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That is right behind me.
Wait, what?
Wait, that's not you?
No, I am not moving. Not moving at all.
Oh my God.
It's like something.
The camera will pick up, I'm not moving.
It's like somebody's dripping.
Oh my God, it's like I'm standing right next to it.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
What?
Something is moving. Something is moving down by my feet.
That was loud.
That was loud, yeah. Like there's this constant right around me. It's coming, it's like in stereo.
I hear that. It's
I'm on
something. Okay.
I'm on full panic, guys.
Something just passed by the red light for me.
So I am on full panic.
Friends are here, we are together. Strength in numbers.
Man, that's the friggin' strongest I've ever heard you.
You two are both good friends.
Oh, thanks, Paul.
And you're closer to whatever it is.
Oh, are you sure?
No, because it seems to be all around me. I don't see anything, I don't feel anything, but I can hear the noise. Now, I'm not getting any of the whispering. So you saw something pass in front of the red light?
Yep.
I missed that part. It just circled back to me. That's not good.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
That's
the same sound, but now it's over there.
I know.
It's almost like something is, tapping its fingers.
I have really, Paul, really.
Yeah, actually, sorry.
You wanna go talk to it?
No, I'm comfortable where I am.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Plus, it's close to the stairway over there, and I don't want
Don't trip on me.
to get pushed. No, I'm not going over there. But it's not that I'm afraid. I'm more afraid of I can't see. I knew where I was going coming this way. I am less certain of going that way without a light. And I don't want to turn the light on. I want to play this out. And then when we finally have had enough, or it's had enough, then we leave.
Well, okay, if you want to play this out, talk to it.
Yeah, you might not like what I'm going to say.
What? Well, you.
All right, you know what? If it's Lucy, then I am sorry. And if it is some benevolent entity, Mac, if you're out there, then I apologize. But just on the off chance that it wasn't, you foul mother bleeper. How dare you toy with us? Show yourself, you coward. You can't pick us off one at a time now. We're here. 3 of us together, united. You tried to divide us. You turned me against Dillon at the Cumberland Mansion. You had Dillon all weirded out at Ottawa House. You've had Holly weirded out a couple times. Dillon alone, you had Holly and Dillon with the thing in the Yarmouth House, sort of causing them to run into conflict. You've tried to divide us. I can see that now. But here we are, after a full year and 2 full seasons, and we're not divided. You failed, you loser. You miserable failure. And I'm going to leave you with that. If you were trying to divide us, it didn't work. You're trying to scare us? Yeah, that worked. But we're still here. We're still here. So if that's the best you got, then I am done with demons and bad stuff, because you guys got nothing. From now on, it's Ghost Shakespeare or Ghost Da Vinci. Because frankly, we're not here to plumb the depths of the human soul. Not really, although we'd look into that. We're here to discover the wonders of the potential of another plane of existence or the afterlife. And I have a feeling that something's been getting in the way of that journey of discovery for the last year. So, this is me putting you on notice. You loser. You lost. We won. It didn't work. So now we get to move forward on the journey of discovery that we were looking to do in the first place. And it started here, and you went roo to Holly, and you sent us off on the wrong track. Well, we're back on the right track. It didn't work. So here we are, guys. I'm fist pumping you, and you can't actually see it, but you know, kind of on the camera it probably looks like I'm punching both of you, but you know, it's like fist bump. I'm making a touchdown sign. I feel good. No, 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 no. Last chance. Calling it. All right, we're done. Victory for Paul, Dillon, and Holly.